Hi YouTube, this is my very first video ever. My name is Destiny and I have been watching budgeting for so long. I can't even believe that I'm about to start this right now. So this is super fun, super exciting. Since we're just starting out, all I'm gonna do today is lay out my paycheck, the first paycheck of March, which will be coming up on March 12th. And please don't mind my poor little fingernail. It fell off when I was setting up my desk, so we're not even gonna talk about that right now. But anywho, I'm gonna be using the Budget Mom Paycheck Notebook. I got this yesterday, and when I tell you it took everything not to do this video last night, I had to just wait for the daytime. So let's go ahead and get started. I did already kind of lay things out just so this video isn't super long, especially since it's my first one. Just want to make sure I am like, you know, getting into the groove of things. And I will also be explaining all my numbers and stuff like that. I use real numbers. I don't mind sharing my income, so these will be real. I have my little mock budget here. You see all the crossing out and stuff, so we'll be going along that today. And please let me know. I have on bracelets right now, but if it is too much or if it's like affecting the video, please let me know in the comments below. So here we go. I also write sideways, so so here we go. So I was out of a job for a bit, for a few months, and I started my new job in the middle of January, so I'm still kind of catching up on some bills that were behind from when I lost my job originally. So that's why you see here I'm actually starting at a negative balance, negative 87. That's okay. That's why I'm budgeting, to kind of, you know, get my life together. So I'm expecting my paycheck to be $12.77. It's generally what it is. It's pretty straightforward. I get the same hours every 2 weeks, so it shouldn't vary too much from that. And then I do have rollover of $20. I had a $20 bill just kind of sitting around, so I'm gonna roll that into my budget. So when we add all of this together, including the negative, we have a grand total $1,210. And I do apologize. I see that the camera's kind of wiggling a little bit. I'm actually using my iPhone and I have like a little camera setup, so if you have any tips and tricks for me with using a phone for the meantime, let me know. So first bill that I have is going to be my car note. That is due on the 15th of each month, and I'm not really worried about the due dates or anything. I already have it set up by what I'm doing per each paycheck, so I'm not worried about that. But my car note with like the little fees are about $430. I have a self-lender account. I'm trying to build up my credit, and I started it last July. It is due on the 18th of each month, and that is for $48. T-Mobile. So I was behind on my T-Mobile bill, and I actually share this bill with my significant other. So we made a huge lump sum payment with my last paycheck, and in order to get us fully caught up this time, I'm gonna owe $60 on that, and that's usually due on the 7th, but we're not gonna talk about that. Like I said, that's why we're budgeting now, getting my life together. Okay, so I have 2 Capital One credit cards, and my minimum payment for one of them, well, for both of them, is actually $25. But I'm actually going to be, you'll see a little later that I'm going to be paying one of them off, so this is going to be fun. So this bill here is due on the 22nd. And again, the minimum payment is $25. Dominion, that is my energy bill, and that is going to be due on the 16th, and that is $46. Amazon, Lord, I need to get rid of it because I keep buying stuff, but I love me some Amazon Prime too, so My Amazon is due. Actually, when are you due, Amazon? Amazon is due on the 11th. And that is, I just round up since it's a penny. So Amazon, I just put it at $13. Verizon is for my Wi-Fi. And this is actually going to be the first bill for that. And Verizon, so that's due on the 15th. And I also split that bill, so my portion of Verizon is $40. So I made a little space here because these are just some, they're not really bills, but it's kind of like I want to treat it as a bill because they are things that I want to go ahead and get paid. So when I was out of work, my mom wound up loaning me $100. I gave her $30 my last paycheck, and so I do owe her $70, so I want to go ahead and just pay her back that. Tax Act, when I was trying to file my taxes because I had a couple of little things going on, it is going to cost about $100. So I think it was like a little less, but I'd rather budget more than not enough. I had a doctor visit. Excuse me. I had a doctor visit and they sent me the bill. It was just for my copay. It was $20. And because I am kind of just starting off and I don't want to be completely, you know, depleted from my checking account, I am gonna keep $20 in there as a little buffer. So overall, we have the total for my bills is at $872. Okay. So then, like I said, I also I wanted to pay some extra towards my Capital One, and I do have 2 Capital One cards, so I know I'm kind of skipping around here, but as far as my extra debt, that's going to be on Capital One, and between the 2 of them, I am putting $200 towards extra debt. Yay! We like paying off debt. So that total is $200. And Lord, I didn't even calculate all this outside. But like I said, I have my little mock budget here. So this one is going to be a little rinky dink, but bear with me. I promise it'll get better and I'll get me a little calculator. But my groceries, I'm going to go ahead and just put $43 in there. For gas, I'm gonna do 50. I have what is called a keep it going fund, kind of like a miscellaneous. It's really just I want to keep, you know, some money in there. So if anything does happen, or if I need to pull from an envelope and maybe don't know where it goes, I can just have that fund right there. And I'm just gonna put $5 in it. Munchkin is my little sis. She's 14. Sometimes she likes to ask for stuff, so I want to have a little bit of a fun for her. Again, we're just gonna put 5. And Graham, that's my grandmother. Again, if she wants a little something, I want to be able to get it for her, so I'm gonna go ahead and put 5 in there as well. And then I do have a sinking fund. I have a sinking fund binder, but because I'm kind of like, you know, paying off all this stuff and I don't really have a whole lot left over this paycheck, I'm just gonna fill one of them, which is the emergency fund, and I will be budgeting $30. Okay. Well, let me try to do some math here. So that's 93, 98, 103, 108. Okay, so my envelope totals are at 108, and my sinking fund is at 30. So when we add up all of my bills, my cash envelopes, my one sinking fund that we're doing, as well as my extra debt total. There isn't going to be any kind of extra savings this time. We do end up with a zero-based budget. So this is what I'm going to be working with. I was thinking about doing an envelope stuffing, but it's only going to be altogether $138. So it probably doesn't really make sense. You're only going to see me, it's going to be like a 30-minute video. So instead of doing all of that, I'm just going to wait until my next paycheck. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any tips and tricks for me, I'd love to hear it. If you have any suggestions, and also again, let me know if my bracelets were too loud in the video. Obviously I can't hear it, but if it's too much for you guys, let me know. Have an awesome day and thank you so much for watching.